Very warm weather in early February here, and probably temperature is about 70 to 80 degrees. Yeah, so it is very eye-opening for me to experience this type of extreme weather. I think when I was living in Michigan, for example, you kind of expect winter is cold and long, up to May. There's a snow on the ground. In Colorado, for example, the weather is very changed. I think a couple of days it's very cold and snowy, snow accumulation. Then a couple of days later, it becomes sunny and the snow melting. And that was Colorado, which is very different from Michigan. And but here it's like a crazy weather. Like a couple of weeks ago, we have more like snow accumulations, maybe 5 inches of snow accumulation, and it was cold. But now it's like a a couple of days ago it was like 90 degrees almost. Yeah, it's crazy. I think this is a type of weather. I think too windy. Typical to this area. I don't know how to describe this. This is more like a plain weather. It's not mountainous weather, but it's kind of an extremely dry climate during the summer. Very hot. Not so many precipitation. Winter is cold, like a teens sometimes, and windy. Most of the times, what I don't like is the wind. Very windy. So, yeah, this is world weather we are dealing with. I think I don't know, the earth warming is something to do with it, but I think more than that, it's more or less like a big land mass like this has a very extreme weather. So this, for example, this is snakeweed here. Scraped, but I'm sure they're gonna germinate from the seed again. Yeah. Yeah. This particular plant, I don't remember the name of it, but I think it has I know the flowers is coming up in early spring. See here, many ladybugs. As always, I have been a gardener and also have been a nature lovers, right? So every time I see this type of things happen, it makes me sad because of people who, I don't know what kind of idea that they have, but they don't want to control the land by taking off all the vegetation, from the area for whatever the reason, and they claim this is humans' world, this is man's world, therefore we can do whatever we want. In a way, that has been going on the earth for a long time, even today. Even the beautiful Amazon jungle, they are kind of destroying it, bits and pieces. And of course, the earth is the kind of a world that for over I don't know how many years they established this balance of eco system that, you know, sometimes there's a big disaster, like a big you know, the disaster happens and everything, but mostly the trees and plants and the animals are establishing those earth environments, and you know, adjusted themselves to build their own species procreation, I would say, and they live, you know, over many years. Dinosaurs used to roam around this area too, but they are all extinct. But that happens in nature as well. You know, nature itself destroys itself, and who cares and who doesn't? You know, people who believe in God, but God doesn't exist. Therefore, that type of destruction happens, regardless of a man's presence or not. Yeah, when you get older, for example, human beings, I think, reflect on those Earth history, I would say, and wonder, wow, you know, why I'm living here on this earth, why the plants are there, why the animals are there, why sometimes it's so beautiful, but why those beauties are destroyed once in a while. It's nice to see this when everything else is dead. This green growing beautifully here.